the final match of the 2024 Australian Open about to get underway. Look at the pictures coming through there. Absolutely amazing. Dogs, pets, everything. And the final match of the boys singles tournament about to commence right here on the sunny Gold Coast in the picturesque Queensland. And, well, sunny Gold Coast, very appropriate because the sun is shining at the Broadbeach Bowls Club. And Kobe Cromie in the orange and Travis Moran in the blue right in the back corner behind the backboards. They are both about to get ready to go. Val Febo, my name for this Under-18 boys singles final at the 2024 Australian Open. And joining me is the one and only Alan Faulkner, MBE. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks, Val. We've been spoiled, haven't we, with the standard and the quality of the games that we've had so far. It's been a privilege to witness it close up and first hand, and I've heard great things about both of these young players, so very excited about this final game on this secondary broadcast rink.
Yeah, you're right. We've heard a lot of good things about Kobe Cromie coming through the ranks. He had a really good Victorian Under-18 state championships, was dominant there. And Travis Moran playing out of Warilla with the likes of Aaron Tees, Gary Kelly, Jeremy Henry, Corey Wedlock. The list goes on, really. And look at the marker that we've got for this match. John Roberts.
Oh, they pulled out the big gun, haven't they, for this one?
They really have. The tournament director himself, John Roberts. Here is Travis Moran. Young man. He's a very polite individual as well. Chatted to him yesterday.
Yeah, they both are. I was chatting to them before the game. I said, oh, is there any shout outs that either of you would like? And they're such good boys. They said parents and family.
So good. So good. Absolutely brilliant. And they are really humble kids. You know, I think that that's what you see in this sport. And Kobe, already his brother, what he's doing in his career. He's a Pathways Jackaroo playing out of Ocean Grove. Really impressive. Kobe's playing out of Essendon at the moment with the other Flapper. So Tyson's playing with Matthew Flapper, and then Anthony Flapper at Essendon has the other Cromie brother. Essendon only a stone's throw from where I live in Brunswick West. I'm usually on my walking path. Walk past the Essendon Bowls Club, always a heaving part of the community. Adjacent to the old Windy Hill where Essendon used to play. As they get their roll-up ends done, we'll chat to them after their second roll-up end is finished. And this AO, Ellen, obviously, where it's going to be in retrospect very soon, but what have you made of this tournament? What's been your favourite storyline of the event so far?
I think it's all about the people, isn't it, that you meet, and there's been some wonderful stories around, you know, parents playing with their sons or daughters, equally grandparents playing with their grandchildren. It's really that wonderful kind of sense of community and how you meet people from all across the country. People travel from all over to play this event, not only in Australia but equally overseas as well, and that's for me is the big part. It's a unique event and opportunity to play against the best in the world and really showcase and test your skills, and that's the brilliant thing about a completely open draw.
And that's what I love about it. There's no seeding, so it's not, and I wouldn't say seedings muck up a draw in a way, because they ensure that the best players are protected, and you know, you get there's a bonus to having a big ranking, but there's also a dramatic bonus when you don't have seedings, because the best in the world can be playing the best in the world in the first knockout round or the sectional rounds.
Yeah, and as we've seen, there's been some, you know, fantastic games in some of the earlier stages of the competition, but now we're down to the business end as we get to the final day of this tremendous event. But everyone that I've seen around the ground certainly seems to have had a wonderful time. The weather's been really kind, the greens have been fantastic, the 14 host clubs have done an incredible job in making everybody feel welcome and at home, and it's just been a superb festival and celebration of bowls.
It has been, and the passion that everyone is showing for this glorious sport is amazing. And here is Kobe Cromie's profile, 2023 National Championships, Under-18 pairs gold, Victorian Under-18 team representative, and multiple Under-18 state titles. He is dominating the state scene down there in Victoria at the moment, trying to replicate what Akasha Fortune did. I got a photo from Mark Bullows at Sunbury, and he sent me through the picture of Akasha's face photoshopped onto the back of the bus, like she alluded to, which was brilliant to see the club supporting one of their young challengers. And right here, two extraordinary young challengers playing at two very, very handy clubs, the Essendon Bowling Club and Warilla in New South Wales, the juggernaut that is Kobe. And Travis about to get his penultimate roll-up bowl out of his hand, and we'll get up and chat to both of these two gentlemen and hear what they have to say and the people that they hope to emulate. Here is Travis's profile. Under-18 New South Wales fours gold medal in 2023-24 in the New South Wales Under-18 gold squad, and he's a Gorillas platinum pennant player, which for the calibre of bowlers that they have there is mightily impressive.
Yeah, and he'll have a great opportunity there to learn from some of the world's best players, but equally to play against other players from around the New South Wales area with the platinum pennant, which has been a huge success. So as these players just play their final bowls here, of course trial end's really important. It helps you to get a gauge of the green and the conditions. The wind got up a little bit earlier in that Under-18 singles match for the girls, but it looks as though it's just calmed down a little bit now. And the girls said it was quick out there and swingy. But these boys on the trial ends are certainly starting as they mean to go on. First two bowls, I feel, will be key in this match to ultimately determine who will prevail the winner. But I'm sure we'll see a variety of shots played. These boys have both got all the shots in their armoury, and I'm sure they will show us what they've got to offer. So without further ado, we'll hand over to Val to talk to our two finalists.
Thanks, Els. Yeah, we do have the two combatants for the Under-18 boys singles final here at the Australian Open, and we'll start with Travis Moran. Now, Travis, you play out at Warilla with the likes of Aaron Tees, Corey Wedlock, Gary Kelly, Jeremy Henry. How much do you look up to those guys and hope to emulate what they do?
Yeah, they're awesome role models for me, just to develop my game and just get to play a bit.
Very nice. What would it mean to you to win the Australian Open?
Me, everything. It's what you strive for at your junior level to get to this event and try and win it. So yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Now, Kobe Cromie, your older brother Tyson, he's in the Pathways Jackaroo squad. How much do you look up to him and look at what he's done as an inspiration for yourself?
He does a lot for me. I'm very grateful for what he does and thank him for everything he does for me.
And looking at this, what would it mean to you to win this Australian Open? Obviously, you've seen the best of the best do what they do. Now it's your turn. What would it mean to you to take home the title today?
It'd mean a lot, obviously. I reckon this is one of the biggest junior events in the world, so it'd mean everything. For me to even just be is pretty special. So,
how confident are you, considering your Under-18 form in Victoria has been pretty good? How's the confidence going?
It's just another game, really. That was a while ago, so I got to come out and prove my point again, I suppose.
Unbelievable. You're a very humble young man, and I'm looking forward to this clash, Els. It's going to be an absolutely brilliant match.
It certainly is. We can't wait for it to get underway, and you will see that John Roberts there has stacked those bowls neatly. I think that's the neatest stacking we've actually seen all competition. And John Roberts is our marker. He's also our tournament director, as Val has alluded to. He's a tremendous volunteer, does a lot of work for us here at Bowls Australia, part of our national officials advisory group alongside multiple other things. He's a wealth of knowledge and experience, and we are very lucky to have him. And now, as we get this first jack underway to start this Under-18 boys singles final, both players challenging for this inaugural title.
And look who's striding down to the green to watch. Gary Kelly just gives his little charger a thumbs up, saying good luck, my friend. And Corey Wedlock watching on as well. Nathan Black. That is fantastic to see players that are right there and have won World Championships gold medals. Nathan Black won the under-25 junior or World Bowls indoor title late last year in the singles. You know, all three of those guys have won things at the global stage. So to see them all out there supporting this young kid is amazing. And a testament to who the Jackaroos are. And Gary Kelly, of course.
It's what it's all about. Everyone starts through the system, and it's, you know, having the support and the advice from others that have been before, that are currently, you know, living the dream. It will mean a lot to these players. And they've got the stage today to showcase their skills, not only to those in the stands, but equally those that are watching at home.
The women's pairs final is going on at the moment as well. Bring you a score update there if you are transfixed on this. The navy blue bowls, that of Travis.
And that's a very good bowl from Travis. Advantage to him. Kobe just going to sit on the bowl. Oh, he does. Well played.
He's playing some very good bowls at the moment.
And a brilliant reply. This is bowl for bowl.
This is going to be a good match. This is going to be a very high quality contest. Cannot wait to see how it all unfolds. The whole I think this has been the best lot of finals we've seen at an Australian Open.
It's certainly demonstrated all that's great about live sport, isn't it? You never quite know what the outcome's going to be. There's been plenty of twists and turns. There's been some fairy tale endings for some heartbreak for others, but that's what sport is all about.
So, 1 to Travis Moran to start things off. And he leads it by that one after the opening end of this contest here. First to 21, timeout of 3 hours. We won't be getting there. They raced through that opening end, didn't they?
They certainly did.
So Kobe Cromie, such a humble young man, and I loved how level-headed he was when he answered the question before, how confident are you? He's like, well, my form was a couple of months ago now. I need to be switched on for this. And you know, that's all you can ask for if you're a coach. And there are an abundance of people watching on here. Of course, Aaron Sheriff and Cohen Litvin, they're going to be playing the final match of the Australian Open.
Yeah, Aaron Sheriff, of course, going for 3 times back to back.
The three-peat, Ellen.
Three-peat.
Can't believe you'd never heard that. Kobe Cromie. Oh yeah, that's good.
What a start. As I said in the pre-match, I think the first and second bowl, whoever wins that battle is going to certainly have the upper hand. And that's a brilliant reply.
Just did it sneak through too far? I reckon that stayed. Travis Moran looks pretty switched on himself. Of course, last year's defending champion in Riley Garrick, he was brilliant en route to the decider. Got through over Sam Collier in the final. Was eliminated in this event. Couldn't go on and defend the title. These two young men look very switched on.
They do indeed. They've settled well. At the moment, it's advantage to Travis. Just urging that bowl up. Kobe, of course, will get a slightly different line, being a left-hander.
Kobe Cromie.
What a bowl.
He's going to be some sort of a talent. We saw 2 years ago, Joseph Clark and Jack McShane played in this very final on this very rink. They won the men's pairs title together yesterday. Played in the men's fours final as well.
Yes, what a campaign they have both had.
Makes us wonder what the future will hold for these two individuals.
The future's certainly bright, that is for sure.
Christina Christic and Ellen Fife lead 12-5 after 12 in the women's pairs final over Jessica Tell and Taylor Bruce. Got that up on the phone next to us so we can keep you updated with what's happening there if you are more intrigued in this. And Kobe Cromie, something special.
That is just brilliant.
What an end from the Victorian.
Taking a count of 2. Taking the mat back here.
Let's see what he does with it. Such a confident young fella, isn't he?
They both are, which is great to see.
So can someone manage to keep the momentum when they roll the jack?
Well, he's not far away. It was certainly on the road all the way back to the jack.
Travis Moran. Can he cut underneath? Does he have the legs? It's close. Very close. John Roberts doesn't give us an indication. How's that from Kobe? The sideways cap to keep the sun out. That's shades of tennis player Marinko Matosevic.
And I thought it was just, you know, being trendy.
Travis Moran.
Can he hurry?
It's looking like it will. Knocked it in. That'll do.
That's a very good bowl.
Kobe Cromie finding a way with his third. Giving himself plenty to work with his last. Travis now has to respond. Excellent final already. Both of them right on the jack. Both of them going bowl for bowl. Really enjoyable.
Position, please.
One of the measure.
Which bowl do you favour out of the second?
Travis just asking
Ball here.
John Roberts if he favours either bowl for the measure. Of course, John is there to give an opinion.
Gone for it. Nice.
A shot.
Splendid.
Well, will it be as we've seen in the girls' match where fortune favours the brave?
And fortune was the bravest. I had a lot of fun with that.
You certainly did.
Is this two? It is. That is magnificent from Travis Moran. We get another lead change. 3-2 is the lead to the Warilla products. What an excellent, I know I said it just before, but this has been an excellent final. The standard so high. These two young fellas providing an abundance of entertainment already. It's always a bit sad when you get to this stage of the Australian Open. You are excited, but you know that it's over. And this is my 37th match of bowls this tournament.
37th one.
And I'm going to be very sad once it's over because it's great fun.
Super delivery there, well adjusted.
Their weight has been spot on throughout the first three ends. They might need all the time possible in this match because I reckon we're in for a long one. Kobe Cromie, he couldn't possibly, could he?
Oh, what a reply.
He could. Has it fallen the wrong way though? John Roberts will let us know. Still one.
Look at the ball behind Jack High.
So Travis just getting some information just to understand what that looks like.
Of course, we can hear that all. Come and get your ears checked. Book a free hearing health service with Audica today. Kobe doesn't need to do much more than his last. On his left-handed backhand.
I was just going to say they're both left-handers.
Very rare. Somewhere in Barry Lester's head, his mind is going nuts right now.
I was just trying to think around how many Jackaroos that have been before have been left-handers.
Yeah, not quite sure. Baz, of course. So left-handed forehand. These greens are running pretty quick at the moment. This time of the afternoon is when the sun bakes them. What has Kobe Cromie got? Tyson, his brother, already watching on. How's this going for Kobe Cromie? Has it got the legs? That is ever so close.
Still looks like blue from the camera angles, but not sure.
He reckons it's his. He's given the one finger up.
Speaking of left-handers, Damien Delgado has secured the men's multi-disability singles title against David Minns, 21-12.
Amazing performance from him. There is the one. It's 4-2 in favour of Travis Moran to start this boys' final at the Australian Open. In Queensland, you can immerse yourself in the Indigenous culture of this great nation. Wonderful things that you can book in, see some artwork and understand the history of the state in which the Australian Open will remain in for the next 4 years at least.
Yes, that big announcement yesterday helps people to plan for future years. Many people, of course, already booking up, ready to return. The dates, I believe, you have for next year.
7 to 20, June 7 to 20. You don't want to miss out. When the entries open, you need to enter straight away because you could miss out.
It was staggering how quickly the place is filled up this year.
Do you know how many people, high-profile people as well, have left their entries very late? They get in but it's just get in early. That's what I can stress to you. I know you're very punctual, Els. You get yours in.
I do try.
Travis Moran doing nicely there.
Yeah, good opening bowls. Just finishing just behind the jack always gives players opportunities. Oh, this is a very good bowl coming in here. Just get that finish all the way back to the centre. Well played.
Kobe Cromie doing very nicely.
Another one waiting. Oh, that's a brilliant bowl.
So good.
I won't be at all surprised if we see more of an attacking shot here. It's 2 down. Got the best back. Target's pretty wide. He attacked early in this game. Picked up a double in doing so. And here he goes again.
Got one out.
Another good hit. He was on target.
So can Kobe Cromie get a second and level this up? Kobe Cromie in his final delivery of this 5th end. It's making its way down. I reckon this has got the legs. This might be the one. It is the one.
Well, that's the trick. He's adding when he's got the opportunity. When there's no right of reply. Levels the score at 4-4 after 5 ends played.
Wonderful final so far. Christina Christic and Ellen Ryan on the TV rink, on the main rink. They lead 15-5, Ellen Faulkner. That's after, I believe, 13 ends.
Of course, that match is 18 ends, so they're very much getting to the business end of closing down that game.
Chrissy can smell her maiden Australian Open victory.
I think this is a 7th final, so
It is.
7th time lucky if the score remains as it is.
What a story that would be. The Com Games winning pair could be an AO winning pair.
They've been in fantastic form all the way through the tournament. There's no doubt about that.
How's Lindsay Clark and Kelsey Cottrell? You think about their runs in the tournament. So, of course, they're 10-time champions. Generally, you've got to beat one of them if you're going to go through to the title. Lara Butler beat them both in the singles. Kelly McCarron got through them in the fours and won the title. And Chrissy and Ellen beat them in the pairs. So they might have lost to all of the eventual champions in the open disciplines, which just shows that if you beat them, you're in pretty darn good form. Speaking of good form, Kobe Cromie. His weight control, it's marvellous.
What a bowl. Very good reply there. Holding the one. Big opportunity here though for Kobe. Just sit that bowl away.
Kobe understands the importance and significance of this tournament, as he said in the pre-match interview. How this is the biggest junior event in the world that a lot want to win. He gets very close.
Good effort. This head's a little bit precarious for Travis. He's got to get another one in, but he won't want to give it away. Just be looking just to come around the back if he can, kind of count and cover. Has he got the running? Oh, he's played this brilliantly. What a shot.
To draw the shot. Splendid.
To navigate those short bowls. And when I say short, they're probably only about 6 inches.
Magnificent. Kobe is just going to hang up at the head and have a quick look and see what he wants to do.
He's got a shot down here on the, well, on his forehand as he's a left-hander, as a backhand, as we're looking at the screen here. It's be interesting if he chooses to go quick.
So here's his road to the final. Unbeaten. Have a look at that. A couple of big tests in his last couple of matches. 14 and 15 he's won 2. Does that hold him in good stead? We'll bring you Travis Moran's run to the decider very shortly as well. .21.15 in his semi, Kobe Cromie.
Yeah, just electing just to turn his bowl in.
Just missing. Will it stay up at the back? Don't think it matters anyway. Just gonna go and give his brother a high five in the stand.
That's okay. Take the 2 and run.
Take the lead as well. 6-4. It's the lead to Travis Moran. Both of them just feeling each other out. And a great fun final to watch. A lot of their fellow juniors watching on as well. Men's singles coming up, the final match of the tournament. Aaron Sheriff will be up against Cohen Litvin for the Australian Open men's singles title. Lara Butler took out the women's singles yesterday over Kelsey Cottrell.
They were certainly spoilt with the display of tremendous skill and very, very close finishes. The men's pairs, of course, going all the way to an extra end. Kelsey and Lara's game, fourth finals in history, I would think. There weren't many multiples scored last night in the Carl Healy Ben Twist game. I think it was 10 shots to 8 after 15 ends. Well adjusted there by Travis. Yeah, finished in a good spot there. Always handy just behind. Any movement of the jack will be in his favour now. Travis needs to run. Just going to pull up. But he has forced Kobe into a change of sides of the rink. Very good effort here.
Kobe Cromie, very good effort. He's got one more. What does he do now? Travis Moran.
He just needs to get another one in there. Even if he gets third bowl, it stops the risk of a count against, and he's good enough here just to beat that bowl. Oh, he's just ran on. Well, this is an opportunity for Kobe. Looking for the bowl, not the jack.
Kobe Cromie, he's close.
Can he get it?
They got the jack through. He was very close.
That was the
8-4. They'll confirm it and declare that it is a 2. John Roberts lift those 2 paddles aloft. And it's a 4-shot lead in the favour of the New South Welshman. 2 ends in a row for him. Both of them 2s. And 4-shot lead, 4 paddle boards there on the wonderful picturesque. Look at that. Don't you just want to get in the water?
It looks absolutely stunning, doesn't it?
They've got to stop putting these on our screens, because Nyoka, our producer, might have a commentator less. I may be on my way to the beach instead of sitting here. Despite my love for doing this, the water is quite tantalising. It's getting warm.
We're certainly very spoilt for choice with things to do in this lovely part of the world. A very good bowl going in here from Travis.
Well, he's lifted. Can Kobe Cromie go with him? That's the question. First final this morning, or in the under-18s, started with Akasha Fortune playing some brilliant bowls. That's how it started here. That's a ripper from Kobe Cromie. Might not have given him shot, but a very good effort
And he's completely changed the shape of the head, more importantly. Gives himself an opportunity. Sitting much kinder now. It's always tricky when the bowl's on the centre line. As soon as it goes off either side, it gives you a chance. You can afford to reach on either hand. Another bowl in the head there. Coming down, can he sit the bowl? What an effort, well played. And it's 1 to Kobe.
And there they are. Gary Kelly, Nathan Black and Corey Wedlock watching on. Nathan just covers Corey from the screen. But how good is it to see two of the Warilla Products senior members of World Bowls, both of them World Championship winners last year. Nathan Black also won a junior world title last year, an under-25 event in Scotland. It was in the UK somewhere. I've forgotten exactly where it was. Maybe Ireland?
It was, indeed. It was Ireland.
Yes. Nathan went over there with Jessie Cattell, who's playing in the women's pairs final at the moment. Christina Christic and Ellen Fife holding on at the present.
Yeah, sorry, correction. I think it was Scotland.
Yeah. I think the year before was
Year
Ireland.
before was definitely Ireland.
Yeah, last year was Scotland.
Yep. And then most recently it was Guernsey.
That was for the...
Oh, for the indoor, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Next year, back
for the senior one.
Next year, back at Warilla. Our home shores.
This is probably the loosest opening bowls we've had, actually. Well, currently advantage to Travis. About 2 feet for shot. Kobe will be looking to correct with this delivery.
Yep. He needs to try and get himself back into this contest. He's only 3 behind.
Needs to run. The wind just getting up slightly now, Val. It's starting to see the flags moving. There's another very good delivery goes in here from Travis. Little touch on the jack, finishes in a good position. But there's still plenty of room in there. Can Kobe make the necessary adjustment with his final delivery at the end? He's currently 2 down. If he misses, it gives Travis the advantage of getting to 10 first, stretching that lead out by at least another 5 shots. And he's decided to change his hand. And also a change of headwear. And there we go. Sitting down in the stand, it's his brother Tyson, he sits next to. And I thought Travis would be aggressive here. He's hunting for that bowl. Bowl out for 2. Just misses, very good effort. And it's going to be a 1 to make this score 8-6.
So, is he on the comeback? 2 shots the difference. In a very, very close final. He's won back-to-back ends for the first time now, Kobe Cromie. Last year, Riley Garrick ran away with the final against Sam Collier. Sam picked it back a little bit towards the end, but it was to no avail as Riley was on 20 for a great deal of the match, and all he needed was just that 1 bowl to be in the right area to get the win.
Well, always handy finishing there. Particularly when you know your opposition's not afraid to attack the head.
When you play with Gary Kelly, Corey Wedlock and Aaron Tees and Jeremy Henry, all of which possess weaponous drives, you tend to pick up a few things.
Yep, they absolutely will. And just sits off that bowl. Currently holding 1 is Kobe. Still plenty of room here for Travis. He's urging it up.
It's not going to get there.
It's not far away, just needs that little bit more. It's one of the most frustrating things. As soon as the bowl leaves your hand, you know if it's good or not. And when you know it's not good, you still got to watch it and learn from it.
This from Travis Moran, very handy, that'll do.
Very good adjustment there from Travis.
That will do nicely.
Kobe indicating he wants it to slow down.
Does it slow? No, so free kick here for Travis Moran to try and give himself back that 4-shot advantage.
Yeah, first to double figures, always a bit of a milestone in singles.
Got to play those mental games. Some people go first to 5, first to 11, first to 15. Mini games within the ultimate goal. Break it up into quarters if you need to. Or if you're ahead by a long way, flip the score, pretend you're behind. Just the 1.
Yeah, there's lots of different tactics and strategies. It's all about whatever keeps you focused and present.
So 9-6 in favour of Travis Moran. That's after 10 ends in this final. Who will be crowned the Under-18 boys champion of the Australian Open? We will find out very shortly. So what can Travis Moran do? He's got the lead. Just needs to try and capitalise on this now.
Oh, and he certainly does with this first delivery. A jack toucher.
Kobe trying to fight with all of his might.
It's a good reply, good weight. Still all to play for in this final.
Just 2 more gold medals still to be awarded Alan Faulkner. The men's singles, well actually 3 more. Women's pairs hasn't quite finished. It's 16-9 after 16 ends. Ellen Fife and Christina Christic, they are 1 end win away from sewing that one up. So 3 more to go, one of which we think is a fait accompli. Then Aaron Sheriff, Cohen Litvin after this one. Kobe Cromie and Travis Moran. Still 3 shots in it, very close. Is it enough for Travis Moran? Yes. John Roberts agrees.
Advantage blue. Kobe wasting no time. Well, he's given himself a chance now. He's got a bowl behind the head. Travis, in the meantime, will be looking to apply the pressure. He's got the tee, he's got the best back, so opportunity to put another one in for a count of 3.
And he doesn't want to spill this jack out. Oh, that is not the result that he wanted. Had to be careful. And a little shake of the head as well. On the verge of being 3 up, and now he's 1 down. Opportunity here for Kobe. With a free kick to get a second and narrow the gap. Doesn't quite. So we continue to build up in ones. 9-7 is the score. Favour of Travis Moran. Both of these two just feeling their way through this. I'm sure a lot of the people here at the Australian Open have been feeling their way through Queensland because there's plenty to do. We've noticed this one a few times, Els. This looks wonderful. I don't know where it is. I don't know what it is, but I'm intrigued.
It looks like some form of glamping, doesn't it? It looks fantastic.
Because I'm not a camper at all.
No, me neither.
So if it's glamping, I could do it. Camping with a shower.
For me,
been told reliably by our producer Nyoka that it is glamping. So that I could do.
I could, as long as I can guarantee me no snakes.
Oh yeah, no, no. that would be it for me.
But it looks absolutely delightful.
Yeah.
What an experience, though, to be able to experience the wonders of the outdoors.
I'm definitely not a camper. I'm a glamper if I was to do it. Had a couple of negative experiences camp, and just the fact that you have to use those communal bathrooms, it's just nah, not for me. I'm such a city boy.
Well, can Travis just get down from that bowl? 1 to Kobe. Needs to tidy this head up, make it difficult for Travis. It's a good bowl.
Yes.
Big weight. Travis Moran. Cleared.
What
One.
a shot.
That is brilliant.
All about playing to your strengths. He's clearly got a very effective runner.
Effective is an understatement.
And they both go.
One of the measure.
Oh, he doesn't need to. He's holding shot.
One and a measure, apparently, indicated by John Roberts.
And he's been a little bit cautious with this delivery. Just wants to get control of the jack again.
So one kicked out. Will it be a second? We'll get the measure. Just the one, so that is a 5th single in a row. First to double figures is Travis Moran. He leads 10-7.
So a change to jack length on this end 13. There's Travis Moran. Just ducks under the jack. With a good weight. Kobe Cromie opting to change the side of the rink that he's been playing. Just finishing behind the head. Kobe right in the centre of the rink with this change of sides. Just needs to adjust with a different pace. As Travis puts in another good delivery, making that 2 to blue. Travis there piling on the pressure, getting a third shot in. Kobe needing to play a big bowl here to save, and multiple against. Going back to the side that he had been playing previously. And it's a very good switch. He's saved the multiple. One shot to red, taking the score to 10-8. Kobe electing to stretch this out. Pretty much a full length jack. There's a slight wind coming from behind them in that direction. As Kobe puts down his first bowl, event 14. And it's a good opening bowl.
Just going end for end, aren't we? No one has won multiple ends for 5 now.
And Kobe pulled the rabbit out of the hat there to save a multiple against of 3 with his last bowl.
What I can tell you, Ellen Faulkner, is that Christina Christic and Ellen Big Mama Fife are the champions of the women's pairs at the 2024 Australian Open.
Well, congratulations to Els and Chrissy. They've been in sterling form all the way through the event, so thoroughly deserved.
Could have been women's triples with Ellen carrying child.
Well, technically, yes.
Yep. So an unborn baby is an Australian Open champion.
But it is a little boy, so...
Oh, okay, so... Well...
Mixed triples.
Yeah, he gets a gold medal either way. That is an amazing story. Chrissy and Ellen, best friends, Com Games winners in 2022. Chrissy in her 7th Australian Open final. That's an amazing story, and well played to Taylor Bruce and Jessica Tell. An amazing tournament from them.
Yep, what an effort. They were certainly up against an informed pair.
Travis Moran. So this one, just waiting for somebody to take it by the scruff of the neck. Kobe
Run.
looking to get in. So we were scoring at a rate of knots early. Just 2 singles from the first 7 ends. And we've had nothing but since then. Someone be looking to get that multiple. By 4 shots did Travis Moran at 8-4. Kobe fighting back. It's like they're just too scared to go in for that second one, aren't they?
Yeah, I think Travis is probably thinking about the one in the other direction a couple of ends previous, and therefore just kind of taking the one and run. Keep scoring, keep turning the scoreboard over. And as we know, any movement on the jack is big movement here. The jack is flying. So he's sticking with this shorter length, which pattern of play-wise, he definitely dominated this length. It was only Kobe's last delivery that saved the count of 3 against. So he's going to try again. He's going to keep trying to ask the questions. See if Kobe can come up with the answer. Yeah, that's an excellent first bowl.
So you feel as though the next multiple is huge. Whoever gets it might grab the momentum.
Not seen many kind of mat ups, have we, in this game, or indeed all of the finals that we've witnessed today.
But Travis Moran just holding on in this end at the moment. Caitlin Inch has just walked in. New Zealand Blackjack. She's had a very good tournament herself, won the 4s last year. She was out here watching the boys singles final last year when one of her pupils, Riley Garrick, who she's done a lot of work with, was playing. Can this curl around for Kobe Cromie? It can't.
Another good bowl here from Travis, just finishing in good areas here.
So this is a 3. Kobe Cromie needs something good now.
He's been nailing the line. It's just been his pace that's dropped off in the last couple of ends. Right, here we go.
We're surely not going to get another single, are we?
Well, currently it is.
I'm running out of paper.
So it's a change in hands for Travis Moran. Be looking to either sit his bowl down or sit the shot bowl away. Couple of options there for him, and he's trying.
Needed the jack. Wow.
Missed. Wow, smallest of margins.
So what has Kobe Cromie got? Can we get that multiple? Will we get that multiple? Kobe Cromie wants it. Oh no. Oh no.
And that's exactly what happened with Travis a few ends previous in this same direction.
And we know how quick these greens are. It's like they're glass. And there is a multiple, but not the one we expected in any sense of the word. What will the ramifications of that be? He was in the area, Kobe Cromie. Now he's down by 5. Travis will shake his head and say, oh, wow. But he will take it. Kobe just going behind the rink just to gather his thoughts. I like that.
Yeah, good opportunity to take himself off the rink and just reset restart. Come out fresh. This is still all to play for. But in the meantime, Travis is capitalising on the advantage that he's got.
Biggest lead of the match, 5 shots, 13 to 8. It's what you get if you get the bowls in the areas. While Kobe's bowl wasn't bad, sometimes you don't want to touch the jack.
What an effort this is, if he can run. And another bowl in the head.
Travis Moran, very impressive. Cool head on these young shoulders.
Good adjustment there from Kobe.
Pass. Travis Moran again with all the momentum. It's been so impressive what he's put together today. You feel like he's just pulling away that little bit. Kobe dropped short. Will Travis try and sort of land on that back bowl, that second shot of Kobe's, push it away, get it into a good home?
I think he'll certainly be trying down there, and if he does miss, then he ends up in a good home.
He's coming on the backhand. If he lands on that, pushes it away, he could be on for a count of 4. He won't hit the bowl, he might just draw it dead cold. Doesn't want any jack movement. Oh, that's a great bowl.
Brilliant bowl, makes it much safer for him.
Final bowl of this 16th end, Kobe Cromie.
Just
What
trying to cut down.
Can he do? It's coming. Wants to do the work. Won't do the work. So now, we said that multiple would be very important. Travis Moran has 2 in a row. John Roberts with those 2 blue paddles aloft.
Well, certainly the momentum's with Travis.
It is. And have a look at that. Having a coffee is one of my joys in life. To be able to do
look
it.
at the surroundings there.
To be able to do it in a surrounding like that would be amazing.
Look at the colours on those trees, absolutely stunning.
What's your coffee order, Alice?
Well, it could be argued as to whether it's actually really coffee.
Oh no.
Yeah,
What is it?
it's probably closer to a baby chino than what it is a coffee. So I have a half strength skinny latte.
You're one of those people, the half strength.
Yep. I find it too strong otherwise. It's basically warm with a little bit of coffee thrown in. But I love it.
As long as you like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're probably a barista's nightmare, but as long as you like it.
Yes, much the dismay of some of my colleagues who go for extra shots, and there I am giving my shots away.
And you say you're a bowler? Yeah, extra. I'm not an extra shot. I'm just the latte 1 sugar. Sometimes if I'm very tired, I'll get an extra large or something like that, but all depends really. I love when places do medium, as the grocery store across the road here at Broadbeach does. Are you 1 or 2 a day?
Probably generally 2, I would say. Always a cup of tea in the morning.
Okay. Never get into tea.
You start the day with a cup of tea.
Kobe Cromie. That is just rolled through.
How far off am I?
Just getting the wrong rub at one point or another.
How far
I feel like he could be just one end away from turning this match on its head. Travis Moran holding on at the moment. Has all the answers. After this will be the presentation of the gold medal, and then you and I will come back and wrap up everything that we've seen over this fortnight, Ellen Faulkner. Maybe not everything because it's a lot, but
I was going to say that's a rather large wrap-up.
Yeah.
There's been some brilliant moments in this event.
see how photographic our memory is. So one more bowl for Travis Moran to try and get one behind the head. Because if he can't, genuine danger. If Kobe Cromie wants to go big. That's exactly where he's gone. He's gone to cover the tee. Does that still entice Kobe Cromie? He's going with running weight here. Nothing too big. It's coming. Just misses. So one more to Travis Moran, who is now flexing his muscles. 16-8, he's doubled the score of his opponent, and he's 5 shots away from an Australian Open title.
He's just tightening the grip on this match, isn't he?
He sure is. And again, like the last match, or like the first match this morning, started close and he's run away with it, but in singles, there's no ends that you can count down, Ellen Faulkner. You've got to get to that total of 21.
Yeah, and I think the big thing is not to think about the finish line. It's almost like saying, don't think about a pink elephant, and that's exactly what you think about. But yeah, the key bit is to just keep doing what he's doing, keep racking up the scores.
Corey Wedlock and Gary Kelly there watching on, your Warilla teammate.
And he's putting on a show for them.
Just hold on, we went into a holding pattern for a while where everyone was scoring in ones, but back-to-back multiples on end 15 and 16. They've given him complete control, but by no means is it going to be over. Kobe will fight until the very end.
Yeah, he certainly will. Even at his young age, he's experienced. He's been around the bowl scene a long time. He knows what's possible, and he's just got to keep digging in there, just doing the simple things well. In the meantime, Travis Moran just keeps popping those bowls in there.
This has been mightily impressive from this Illawarra Gorilla, the Warilla Gorilla. It's a real tongue twister. Another nudge of the jack for Kobe. He's got to get one past now, does Travis.
He can turn the jack round the corner, all well and good.
He's trying. He's really trying.
Just needs to reach.
He will.
What a shot.
Didn't want to move it too far, but it's okay. Where does Kobe go here? Goes on his backhand.
It's going to be 3 currently, depending on what happens with Kobe's bowl here.
He's coming. How much is he going to cut away? He's not going to find the gap, is he?
Oh,
Well,
so close.
He's left himself a lot of work to do with his last, Ellen Faulkner.
Well, he has, but he's actually got an opportunity to score a multiple too. It's one of these.
Yep,
So Travis has got to cover this.
he does. I reckon he'll put one around the back here.
Yeah. He holds 3. Whether he gets 3 or 4 is almost irrelevant this end.
Got to be smart.
He's got to be smart and play the defence.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah, and that's a good changeover for him. That's finished perfectly.
Brilliantly done. Right smack bang in the middle of those bowls, and this is where
Positional bowl. Meantime, Kobe just needs to take his time.
so this has to be good. Simply has to be good for Kobe Cromie.
Needs to bend.
He's pushed it. He has pushed it. I think this is going to be 3. And this is now extremely dangerous for the Victorian. Was 10-8 behind, and he's lost 5 ends on the bounce. 2 taken out. Will we get a measure for the 3rd? Looks here like it's 3, but now with those bowls kicked out, who knows? Just 2. But he's in the checkout zone. Is Travis Moran. 18-8 in front.
And got the momentum. And you can see he's playing with confidence.
Why do I feel like we're nowhere near done?
Well,
Just have that feeling, Ellen Faulkner. Stay tuned, because Kobe Cromie has not been far away a lot of the time. He's been unlucky with a couple of things, but nobody has scored more than a 3 here. Or sorry, more than a 2.
well, if I remember rightly, the Kelsey Cottrell Dawn Heyman was 18-8, and Dawn got all the way back to 20 all.
That is exactly what it was.
It just goes to show it's not over until it's over. But Travis is certainly trying to make it mighty hard for Kobe.
So 2:30 p.m. local time. Travis Moran. How has it travelled? Not enough. 1 still. He's 3 shots away. It's an excellent start to this final. Really didn't look like it'd be this sort of a result. But back Kobe in to keep fighting. hour south of Sydney. Nudges his up onto the jack. Still one, no harm done. How much is that jack sliding around when it gets nudged?
Well, it is definitely speedy. There is no doubt about that. Both players had experience in this direction of just touching the jack and holding and then going down as a result.
Kobe slips through. So Travis Moran looking to try and put in a second one. He needs to get something past.
Yeah, he'll just be looking to count and cover here.
Go around on his backhand, maybe.
Yeah, depending on what that port looks like.
I think he'll stay on the forehand, it looks like.
Yeah, obviously it looks as though there's a good road through. Less danger, not going to get the jack on his forehand.
Travis Moran.
Wow, what a bowl.
Well done, young man. He has asked every question of Kobe Cromie today. Every question.
He certainly has, but Kobe's, if he can get this jack back, he's actually got an opportunity here, particularly if he can get it to the left-hand side of the rink, or the right-hand side as we look at it. It can stay in bounds. Of course, if it goes on the tee, bowls stay where they are, then he'll certainly score. All depends what happens on contact. He wants this jack clean. He's timing it. Can he get the jack?
Kobe Cromie.
What a bowl!
Huge. And that could be the catalyst for something. Is it a 4?
What a bowl under immense pressure.
3 kicked out. And Kobe declares it as 3, but there we go. We do get someone scoring a 3. It's exactly what you alluded to, Ellen Faulkner. The Nostradamus that you are.
Well, you actually called that you didn't think that this game was over.
I didn't.
So Kobe stretching it out because Travis is preferred and dominated on the shorter lengths. This jack needs to stay on.
Has to stay on. It looks like it'll pull up. It does. Wow. Kobe Cromie gets the first 3 of the match. And like the previous matchup, 18 was the score that Akasha Fortune just struggled to get off. She spent 4 ends there. What can Travis Moran do? He'll have last bowl.
That's a shot bowl coming in.
Can he get on a run? 18-8 was the score. So, in the previous match, after 18 ends, it was 18-11 in favour of Akasha Fortune. It's 18-11 again. And this change of length, could that provide Kobe Cromie with something special? He's got A little hop in his step. He likes this a lot. Likes it a hell of a lot.
And it's a very good bowl there. Travis just moved to the side of the rink just to double check where the jack is and where it is in relation to the last bowl. We're looking to follow Kobe down. Something in the head here, something past.
Starting back, and now the pressure. Kobe Cromie, can he put in another one? Can he put in another one to make it 3? And really ask a question of his opponent. He's been asked a fair few today.
He certainly has.
He will want to turn the tables. That scene in The Office. Oh, how the tables have turned. Table. Very good show.
Can he add another?
He's watching intently. Needs to get back. Kobe Cromie.
Just overplayed it, I think.
But he's got bowls behind, bowls in front. Dead draw coming from Travis Moran. That's what he needs.
Well, last bowl of the end, so no right of reply.
How lonely would that place be? Travis is under immense pressure. Still leading, but he's down 2. Puts down his forehand. Does he have the legs and does he have the line? I don't think he does.
He's got the weight, but he's just not got the line. Depends how far that bowl lifts.
Not enough. 2 more to Kobe Cromie.
Who is clawing his way back into this game.
18-13. We're back to a 5-shot game. I said there was another twist.
You did indeed.
No such twists at the theme parks unless you're on a ride. Have a look at that. Don't know where that is. It's somewhere north of Surfers.
You
Not
can
sure
see
where
the
that is.
beautiful skyline in the background. Looks
Yeah.
absolutely divine, doesn't it?
Couple of sculptures on the beach there. Not sure where that is. Looked interesting. Have to go for a drive there next time I'm up here.
Or even better, go for a walk along the beautiful sandy beaches that go for miles.
I do generally like to do that. Go all the way from Broadbeach where we stay up to Surfers Paradise and walk all the way back. Stop off and get a bagel. Oh, bagel. Life is good.
And life is good for Kobe Cromie.
At the moment, it is.
He's working his way back into this match with a good opening bowl. Is this change of jack length?
Oh, this is something special.
Well played, Kobe.
And the crowd are sensing something as well.
Travis changing over hands.
Doesn't have the legs, Alan Faulkner.
That's just bending away there too.
Still 2 to Kobe. If he can put in a third, it would really heap on pressure to his opponent.
It would. He just doesn't want to make it bigger. Travis's runner has been very effective for him today.
Want to make it bigger. He got the weight spot on.
Yeah, he's played that well. He can put another one in the area whilst not making it bigger. If Travis doesn't convert with his last, it takes him into the checkout zone as well.
He's got to get there. Got to get there. Kobe Cromie is covered well. Is it enough for 4? Probably not. He's a bit annoyed with himself. Body language says it all. Currently 3. Or is it 4? No.
3 and a measure.
Well, it would be big if it was a 4. Don't think it is. Kobe Cromie, young man from country Victoria, playing out of Essendon, 6 kilometres outside of the Melbourne CBD.
Travis just
Hasn't got it.
going under the head there.
So it's 3. What will the measure for 4 say? Unless Kobe declares it. Three it is. And out of nowhere, a 3, a 2, and a 3. The margin is back to 2.
The fight back continues. This jack rolling is going to be crucial.
Needs to keep moving for Kobe. He wants it as long as possible. This is where it's favoured him. Hasn't quite gotten to the tee.
Not far off though.
Monumental start. His lead bowling has gotten even better. This is where you see the grit and determination of the future stars of this sport, and Kobe Cromie is showing exactly why he's touted as a very, very handy player in the future for not just Victoria, possibly Australia. Does it have the journey? Oh, you bet it's got the journey.
And he's covered up the jack. Travis is putting a good first bowl here. Doesn't need to adjust too much. Don't forget he's on 18. Any touch on the jack here gives him a big opportunity to close down this game, pick up the title. But he's got to be there for that to happen.
He doesn't like it. His weight was perfect. Ends up exactly jack high. This is where Kobe probably needs to get one past. Cover and count.
He's got to be careful here though. Doesn't want the jack. I know how quickly that jack moves.
And it's happened a couple of times with both of them. You do not want to get this jack. This is a good bowl.
That's a good bowl.
That's a really good bowl.
How far off is he? About 30 centimetres, foot.
I think we'll be seeing a big drive here. And we are. Has he got them?
Got him, but Kobe stayed.
Locks on that bow. It was a good hit.
It'll be Kobe's back bowl that still holds sway. It rocked all the way back into Travis's own and stayed around. So all of a sudden, Kobe has 2 on the rink. Travis just the one. 1 bowl left to come in this 22nd end. It's been a marathon. Genuine and utter marathon. Can he group with his own? He can. So he's got 2 here, Kobe. This is a humongous bowl for Travis Moran. If he doesn't nail it, we'll be level. Said a few ends ago, we're going to be here for a while yet. Big weight. Can he get them both past the jack?
And can he get the 3rd on the way through?
He only got 1.
What an effort.
He was so close.
He's hit well all game. He's never far away at all.
But now Kobe Cromie also in the checkout zone. And for the 2nd match straight, we get to 18-17. Thrillers aplenty. Travis Moran can't quite believe his luck. He was so close. Bizarre that we're still going and Kobe has forced this issue. Did he want that jack to go a little further?
Maybe, but it looks like it's a similar length to what he played in the previous direction. Of course, he can't afford to lose it. This has been a change in the game since changing the length.
This has been his most wayward first bowl in a while. Gives Travis Moran something. He's dropped 4 ends in a row. Tosses it out on a high line and it's going to come back beautifully. Look at the line.
Very good bowl there from Travis. Travis wrestle back control of this match. He's certainly trying to do so with these 2 deliveries.
Oh, brilliant. Travis Moran trying to scale some new heights here.
Kobe will want to get this bowl in. Don't want to be game down with 1 bowl to come.
Tell you what, he's not far away, Kobe Cromie.
What a shot.
I don't think he got there, it fell out, but he's given himself something to play to. What a way to save that.
Still opportunity knocks for Travis. Any turn at all on this jack will mean that he lies game, set and match.
And he knows that too. I tell you what, he's coming. I think he's just going to drop underneath. So Kobe Cromie has to get another one close.
That last bowl, Travis's, actually gives him something to look at and work off if he continues to play the same side. He's got a bowl out, his first bowl to the left-hand side. He's got opportunity in there.
The way he spoke before the match showed maturity well beyond his adolescent years. The way he's fought back is showing maturity way beyond his adolescent years. His ability to be clutch. I was going to say it again, but that was a pretty handy bowl. Now for Travis Moran. Any touch of this jack on his forehand and he could be the winner. And he knows it. He doesn't want to have to keep playing. He's been stuck on 18 for a while. Does not like it at all. But more importantly for him, he gets the jack back and can control the length. He makes a 1.
And this has been a marathon game.
24th end coming up. I have officially run out of boxes on my score sheet. And we've gone down a slippery slide here because we thought the match was over. Like those people. First up bowl, and we saw Kobe was a little bit off with his first before allowed Travis to pounce. Kobe, however, looks to be on the money. It's
a bowl.
If it's not a resting touch-up, there's a millimetre between them. Neither player showing any sort of nerves or emotion out there. Oh, that's sensational from Travis Moran. Opens it up. Not sure who I favour. 1 to Kobe still, but it's a better one. He hasn't, has he, Kobe Cromie? Oh.
Just got the half of it rather than solid.
1 down now.
But he's got 2 seconds.
He does. Problem is, Travis Moran can put one in to hold game.
And he does. Brilliant delivery.
He does to perfection. Trails it as well. Maturity beyond their years, these two. Kobe Cromie.
What a shot.
The intensity on rink 1 of green 1 has gone up about 10 notches. It's a pressure cooker.
And the crowd are loving it, aren't they? Breeze just getting up a bit now.
Travis Moran must be thinking, what on earth do I have to do to put this guy away? He has not trailed since the end of end 2.
He's going quick. He's trying to edge that bowl out.
He's close.
Can
He's
he get it?
So close. Oh, it stayed. He did everything right.
He continues to hit the target every time. Impressive.
His running shot has been nothing short of exemplary, but Kobe Cromie now suddenly finds himself with an opportunity to draw to level the match at 19 all.
This is incredible scenes.
And Travis Moran can't quite believe it. He walked past us and his words, I think, were, "Oh my God."
In the meantime, Kobe Cromie, can you take your chances?
If he can, if he levels it, it'll be the first time that we've been tied since the end of N5, and that's exactly what we are now, because Kobe Cromie has leveled the game. 19 all.
Wow, wow, wow. What a game.
I can't quite believe what we've seen, Ellen Faulkner.
Well, you did call it, Val.
I did, but it was more to keep people watching.
Well, 18-11, you were completely right. We're now back at 19 all.
It was 18-8. In fact, this has been something amazing. And Anthony Hudson called the miracle on grass in 2013 in an AFL game. This might just usurp it.
So Kobe back to that full-length jack. Oh, and another fantastic start in the Victorian.
So now Kobe Cromie was down game in the last end, saved it. He can hold game himself. Every bowl now is under enormous pressure for both of them. If he can sit his own and stay, probably not down, not holding game yet, but he's got that into a mighty fine home.
I feel nervous for them.
I know. They've both played so well. And he hasn't tried to play any sort of cowboy shots. Travis Moran, he hasn't really looked to finish the match. He's just, Kobe has just lifted.
Yeah, he's certainly raised his game.
And he's controlled the lengths, and his first bowls have just immediately put Travis under pressure. This one, is it going to get there and have the legs? It does. Well, he is holding three, and he's pushed that ball back as well, so he is holding game.
Travis has to get one in with this delivery, otherwise he's leaving it all till his last. Is he going to hold up? He's going to dip.
He's going to have to save it with his last. He's put in another one for good measure, has Kobe Cromie, the best one of the lot. It's a back hopper. And now he's put all four of his bowls in sensational positions. And it's up to Travis Moran from Warilla to try and save this. Whereas 20 minutes ago, we didn't think we'd be in this position at all. Could cut the tension with a knife. He's been so accurate. Wants it to hold, he's not sure. He needs to just at least cut it down to one. Travis Moran, it's on its way. It won't get there. Colossal Chromie. Kobe Chromie from 18-8 behind comes back to take home the under-18 boys singles title at the Australian Open. That was something out of this world, Ellen Faulkner.
Oh, that was such an incredible game. Congratulations to both players. They both gave a great account of themselves. An epic comeback there from Kobe Chromie. This was just unbelievable scenes. What a way to finish this Australian Open campaign. I'm just looking at the score sheet now. We went into 25 ends. There were lots of singles, plenty of twos, the odd threes and twos, but it really was a game of two lengths in the end, with Kobe making his comeback on the longer lengths and very much securing that win, keeping his composure throughout the game. But what a performance from both players. They should both be very proud of what they've achieved. And we're just going to have a word with the winner of the Under-18s Boys Australian Open for 2024. Over to you, Val, to speak to our worthy winner.
Thanks, Els. Well, we were in disbelief in the commentary box, and I think Kobe Chromie's in a bit of disbelief as well. The Under-18 Boys Singles Champion of the Australian Open in 2024. Kobe, what is going through your mind right now? You are 18-8 down. How on earth?
Oh, I have no idea how I did it. Credit to Trav, he's a great player and a great bloke as well, but I don't know how I did that.
What was the key for you? Was it changing the length? Because as soon as you managed to get the jack back from 18-8, you seemed to change a couple of things around, put the jack on the tee, and your first bowls became dynamite. Was that the key for you?
Yeah, obviously going to the toilet just sort of clear my head, come back, refresh, sort of helped me, and the change of length. Didn't take him out of the game, but it just made me perform that touch better. So that probably helped a bit.
What's the key to your mental strength, mate? Because you're putting all the rest of us to shame here with how you've got such a mature head on your shoulders. What's the key to it?
Just try and stay humble. Every game's just another game. Just go out there and have fun, pretty much.
And how much does this mean to you? Because you've got your family there, Tyson's in the crowd supporting you, you know, the Essendon Bowling Club, everyone back home. You know, what does this mean to you?
To Essendon Bowls Club, thank you very much, and to Hence Light for sponsoring me. I can't thank them enough.
Well, I'll let you go and celebrate. We'll see you at the presentation very shortly.
Thank you.
Lovely scenes there. Great to chat to the champion. And you could see how much it means to him. The emotion there on his face. And as we look back at some of the key highlights from this wonderful match that we've been treated to conclude this Australian Open campaign. Bowl after bowl. Unbelievable scenes here. And Travis didn't do anything wrong. He hit really well. There were a few results where the bowls locked in Kobe's favour. Both boys putting on a sterling performance and a show. Both showing maturity beyond their years. And you can see the camaraderie. Both boys very, very good friends and very respectful of each other. There's a great display of sportsmanship out there. But this means a lot to Kobe and his family, and you can see But he caps off a wonderful day here on the greens with that 21-19 victory. And as he's surrounded by friends and family congratulating and celebrating that win, and it just goes to show how important the support crew is for the players here. Nobody can do it on their own. They often say it takes a village to make a champion, and you can certainly see that from the people that are going to congratulate him. Lots of hard work goes in behind the scenes, and huge thanks to all the parents and guardians that support all our young athletes coming through the system. It takes a tremendous amount of hard work and effort and sacrifice, whether that's as a taxi driver or the people paying for the opportunity to do it, but they certainly do it, and days like today, they certainly get the reward when they see their young one achieve great things. So without further ado, I believe we are now ready for the presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just witnessed the most thrilling conclusion to the Under-18 boys singles final at the 2024 Australian Open. Of course, an event of this magnitude would simply not be possible without the support of Bowls Australia's proud partners, and we would like to extend our thanks and gratitude to those including Tourism and Events Queensland, Experience Gold Coast, the Australian Sports Commission, the Australian Institute of Sport, Commonwealth Games Australia, Puma, Right at Home, Audica, Drinkwise, Aero Bowls, MacMax, BCIB, the Original Mattress Factory, AVL Wines, and of course Bowls Australia's broadcast partners in SBS Viceland, Fox Sports, KO and Sky Sports New Zealand. It's certainly a fantastic effort to make it through to any final of the Australian Open. It's the world's most lucrative bowls event, so I'd like to certainly congratulate both of these two wonderful finalists. And I would like to invite Bowls Australia Board Director Graham Hayes to come forward and help with the presentations. Firstly, to the silver medalist of the boys singles final, Travis Moran. And now to the winner of the gold medal, Champions Trophy and winner's check, Kobe Cromie. I'd like to invite Kobe, he's got the check there, and just to say a couple of words, my friend.
First of all, to Bowls Australia for such a well-run event. It's brilliant every year. To all the sponsors on the board, can't be done without them. For me, to my family, Henselite, Troy and his team, Essendon Bowls Club, can't thank them enough. To Trav, you played brilliant, mate. You've got a big future ahead of you, so well done. And to Nana and my family back at home, this is for you. And to Anthony Flapper, a deal's a deal. So thank you.
Well done to Kobe Cromie, an amazing performance. That concludes our presentation. We hope you enjoyed every minute of this rink here at the 2024 Australian Open. I know I certainly did, and congratulations to all of the champions in 2024. Thank you.
And we have had some unbelievable scenes here over the past fortnight. It's certainly been a celebration of bowls that we've witnessed over these last 14 days. If you've been inspired by what you've seen here on the beautiful Gold Coast, if you're a current bowler, then please come along and enter for next year. The dates are the 7th to the 20th of June. But equally, if you've never picked up a bowl and seen it on TV, then why don't you go down to your local bowls club and have a go? And you've been inspired by the local junior talent here today, then there's great opportunities for more clubs to get involved and have junior programs. And we've got a fantastic rookie rollers kit which is available at our Bowls Australia website at www.bowls.com.au.
We certainly do, and Alan Faulkner, that was something absolutely special. It was an amazing final, 21-19 from 18-8 down, and I enjoyed every second of that to commentate with you. And of course, if you have felt inspired, as you said, head to bowls.com.au and find a rink near you. Of course, it's been a wonderful couple of days at the Australian Open finals right here at the Broadbeach Bowls Club. We have seen some epic encounters and some thrilling contests. What has been your favourite moment of the fortnight? I know you've been jotting a few down as we've been going.
Oh, I think there's too many to name, but I mean, just huge congratulations to the winners. It's such a competitive field. It's the world's best players playing on some of the most fantastic greens that the world's ever seen. So I think we've been treated to a really great festival of bowls. I think, yeah, there's too many moments to stand out, but I think that men's pairs final with an extra end was unbelievable scenes. Nathan Rice drawing 3 bowls within inches to push that all the very way to the wire. That to me would probably be one of the highlights. The Lara Butler win over Kelsey Cotterill in, well, very much outstanding fashion. Again, that game going all the way down, 21-19. Kelsey's win against Dawn with the last bowl of the game to get through to the final. There's so many moments. Ellen Fife, Chrissy,
Amazing.
Christic getting their first win together at the AO, and the 7th time lucky for Chrissy. So multiple things. Jake Felberg getting his double gold. There's been so many moments, too many to mention.
That right there for Kobe Cromie and the Cromie family. Well, that's just wonderful in itself. Mum, Dad, brother Tyson in the Pathways squad, just sensational. But that about wraps us up for everything here on this rink here for the 2024 Australian Open. I'd like to extend a huge thanks to you, Els. Thank you for everything you've done over the last couple of days. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure. Thank you very much for having me.
To all of the other commentators that have helped out over the last fortnight across Rinkside Live and this rink as well, Barry Lester, Michael Hollywood Sorensen, Nick Hind, Andrew Howie, Paul Holschke, they put the event together as well. Amazing. Gold Coast Tweed Bowls District. To the listeners, thank you for listening over the last 2 weeks, for watching every bit of bowls that you have, for all the comments, for all of the support, for everything that you've seen over the last fortnight. Lachlan Williams has done an amazing job in putting all of the broadcasts together for the first 2 weeks across Rinkside Live right here on our YouTube channel. And the last couple of days, a big thank you to Naoka, our producer. She's done an amazing job with her team. And of course, Woody and Brad. I've had Brad, our cameraman here, who we've developed a great relationship. There he is, he's waving back to us. And of course, Woody, who's been helping with our roving microphone as well. You've all been wonderful. And thank you to Aidan Davis as well, our GM of Promotions and Partnerships of Bowls Australia, who's helped put this all together in terms of commentary rosters and so on and so forth. From me, Val Febo, have a wonderful rest of the year. We'll see you very shortly for a couple more Bowls Australia events. The indoors is next. That's going to be wonderful. That'll be in August. But from the Australian Open in 2024, enjoy the men's singles final. That is still going. It's thank you and goodbye.